That's how we're doing it today, because it's like it already. Morning, whoever that one viewer is. Morning everyone. I've got a lot of crab here to go through. Morning Francis, morning Steve, how we doing? Morning bruv. Ouch, look at shit head. Morning Rapid, what's happening mate? We're getting more lively, these crab. I think there's going to be a lot of hardbacks today. What's everyone up to on this wonderful Sunday morning? Morning, then. Yeah, look, that's the bucket we got. That's a big bucket, and she's full, pretty much. I reckon there's about 500 crab in here, but how many are peelers? That's what we don't want to thingy. Sitting in my van, we'll sieve in the back. Yeah. Yeah, that's my boy, you know. What size is your sieve in that? Oh, Rapid, my sieve is a 3.7 and my outboard is an 18. But 15 is good enough. I just got the 18 because it was cheap. Then it's really fast. I love it. Oh, there's a lot of hardbacks. That is not good. Morning, Andy. Nice one, Steve. That is not what we want to see when you put a leg off. This is what we want to see. I don't know if you can see it. Where's the bloody camera? Yeah. That is what you want to see when you pull a leg off. Look at that. Beautiful. And that was beautiful too. What is this weather? Who's been out then? Because I haven't. It's been terrible. Hopefully going to get out Wednesday on my boat. Hopefully. I'm looking at the 3.2 alley with Tattoo 2.9. Yeah, Rapid, that's a nice boat. Yeah, 3.2 with a 10 horsepower is spot on. Far too many hardbacks here today. We've got some runners. Somebody's got the hump and all. Pissing hard again. That's my boy. Where are you fishing today, mate? Or where are you planning to fish? Ouch. can't be round here because the forecast is shocking. Bridgemarsh Marina. Where is that? What part of the country? Never heard of it, to be honest. And I have been about a bit. Oh, nice. I see some nice big bass there yesterday. Oh, you're not all that far from me. Not really. Across the water. Ouch. The only thing, the big bass. It's a shame it didn't go back. So, listen, I'm not the fish police by any means, but a big bass like that, I think that's a fish that really needs to go back. It's a breeding fish. I'm pretty certain it was a double. And you can see the belly on it. She was full of spawn. It's a shame, but it is what it is. The trawlers take more. I reckon it's probably about half and half at the minute, which ain't great. These two are absolute dinosaurs. That's a big crab, that one. That's a lovely peeler. Well, we're getting a couple more people in. I didn't expect there to be hundreds of people watching, but I thought there might be more than 27 of us. Mind you, listen, I hate this job. I can't imagine what people are sitting there watching it for. Weather's still crap. Anyone out today fishing other than matey on his sib? I did want to get out. I ain't been out for ages, as you all well know, because there ain't been a video up for ages, but just the weather, innit? It's been terrible. I think it's the longest I've ever gone without putting a video on my channel for. I'm not going out now. I think they would have. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. Who's that? Oh, Lou, don't, bruv. Mate, I will lay in a bar for crabs before I pick up, touch, go anywhere near a spider. Trust me. Mind you, these are different. That is a big angry female, and we all know what females are like when they're angry. She's got the hump. Yeah, look, I will happily hold out to, like, they're biting, but happily hold on to a big handful of crabs. Happily. Mate, I see a spider. Oh boy. I'm off. Not only that, these are worth 90p each, Lou. Spiders ain't worth shit. Big old softy. Yeah, to be fair, I did think that until about 3 o'clock this afternoon, because I'll be back out crabbing tonight's tide, and I was looking on the way home thinking, hopefully it'll be a bit better. And it'll be alright this evening, but morning, mate. Yeah, all good. Cheers, dude. Morning, Reese. Ouch. This is for the people that watch this video after it's been and done and it goes up on my channel later. Guys, none of these crab will be for sale, unfortunately. They're already spoken for. These ones and hopefully the next 3,000 I'll get this week. And if I could get 10,000 this week, they'd be spoken for and all. But that's not going to happen. That's a nice peeler. Certain it's a peeler. Yeah. Peeler. 4:20. Hopefully Wednesday, mate. Hopefully Wednesday. I was thinking about maybe doing something tomorrow as well, but I don't think that'll happen. I think it's going to be a long week this week, the crabbing, I think, because the numbers are half decent. Well, they have been for the last 2 days, but I haven't been able to get out. Well, I have been, I've just been lazy, couldn't be bothered. Steve, I don't know, mate. Wednesday I'm out on my boat, but I don't know when my next shore trip is. I ain't got a clue. Shithead. God, you're as bad as me, you are. Thank you. Morning, Pete. All good, mate, you? Wayne, do you know what, mate? I don't know if I am. Because the weather's up and down. It's changing every day. We need a bit of clear water. And I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they'll be here in good enough numbers to bother. So I'm just going to do a bit more on the boat this year. I think by the end of next week, the weed will be in, and then Recover will be knackered anyway. I might try and get out this week and have a go, but I I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. One day this week I'm going to be without the van. She's got to go in and get fixed. That's Thursday, I think. But I'm going to go and help do it, so I'll get it done. Because I can't really miss too many tides crabbing. Because there's far too many there to miss out on. I don't think I bothered. I don't think I fished there last year. Ouch. Spent a lot of time at Chelsea. If the crabbing goes good this week, I might be back at Chelsea at the weekend. Because one of my crab buyers is down that way, so if I'm going down there to deliver crab, I might as well fish while I'm there. We did it last week. We fished last week out on a boat and then we fished ashore afterwards, but I had one little spotted ray out on the boat and the rest was dogfish. Luke was there, Carlo was there, and literally all three of us, well, and Matt was on my boat, and Luke had his mate, Carlo was out on his own, and it was just a dog fest all day. Hundreds of them. So I didn't even bother making a video. Well, I was saying that, I did film it, but I won't put it up. Morning Mick, what's happening, son? We done alright this morning, Mick. A lot of hardbacks, but there's a few peelers in there. Oh, they're the peelers so far. I reckon there's 100 in there. What do you think of my plan? You happy with that, player? Yeah? You want? Weather's fucking shit. What's happening, catcher? Local-ish. Think yeah, local-ish. About an hour's drive for me. Miss that one. Have you tried around the wind turbines off a wording? Pete, yeah, we fished. I fished out there last year a couple of times actually on the boat. There was a few fish out there. There's bream everywhere though. There is bream everywhere. As soon as they turn up, they're everywhere. But we I was out there with Kieran last year on his boat, on his proper boat, and cuttlefish, loads of cuttlefish. I was putting down whole mackerel, and the cuttlefish were just latching onto them and not letting them go. I was bringing up cuttlefish. They were right up close to the turbines. We was literally driving up to the turbine, touching it with the front of the boat, and then just drifting away from it in the tide with a whole mackerel, and they was having it. The cuttlefish was savage. There was a lot of the commercial boys was out there as well. Yeah, no, maybe we should have a couple of days, mate. That looks savage, that tattoo. bet it cost a few quid and all, didn't it? Kojak, yeah, there'll be one on tonight. Yeah, I've had it stored on my phone for about 2 weeks. But when I pulled up on my drive this morning, I found the slip for how much we earned tonight to record that. But yeah, I ain't really been doing much, to be fair, because I've been crabbing the last 3 weeks. I think I've had about 3 loads of scrap in 3 weeks. I ain't been bothering at all. Like last week, not the week just gone, like this week we're sort of still in. The week before, me and Matt done basically every tired, and then we done Friday morning tired, the Friday night tired, which was like 2 o'clock in the morning finish. From there we drove down to Portsmouth with all the crab we got that week to sell them all. Sat outside the tackle shop for 2 hours in the morning, absolutely hanging out of our asses, and then fished at Chelsea all day. And then Sunday, I was I couldn't really move, to be honest. It was awful. We stayed up all night, all day. Well, all day, all night, all day. Yeah, it was a long old week. Morning, Andy. What's happening, dude? Look, what area are you in, mate? Andy, I appreciate that, mate. I do appreciate that. There's just you've seen it yourself, mate. Someone puts a bit of scrap on Facebook. They're like, honestly, they're like flies around shit. It's 15 people jump on it straight away. And if it ain't on your doorstep, it ain't even worth going out for it. That's my boy. Right. So what I've done this morning is, obviously I've been out crabbing and picked up probably 500 crabs. But for quickness, I just chuck every single crab in my bucket. So some of them are peelers, some of them are hardbacks. So to find that, to find out what's what, you just need to peel one of the legs off at the back. And if there's nothing behind that leg, it's not a peeler. So that goes in the hardback bucket. This one, I don't know. I reckon this could be a peeler. If you pull it off and there's a new leg like that, then it's a peeler. So I'm just literally sorting them out. All the ones that I don't need, all the ones that are hardbacks. Not yet, Peter, but one day I will, hopefully. Yeah, so all the ones that are hardbacks are going in the hardback bucket, and then when I go crabbing again later, they'll all go back. And I'll put all them back in the water, away from my traps, so they don't fill my traps back up. Alright, they might go back in there overnight. So there's another nice peeler, you can tell by its leg. They might go back in there, but over the course of the next few days, the ones that haven't peeled already will peel. And then hopefully I'll find them again. But literally, I do this twice a day, and it takes ages. But it's one of them things that has to be done. Ouch. Oh. I was hoping there was going to be a lot more. There's a lot of crab here. We ain't picked up this many crab at all yet this year. But there's a lot of hardbacks, which is a shame, really. So obviously, we don't make as much money. P Diddy, going rate. I sell mine to the tackle shops for 90p each. So they're selling theirs for like £1.20, £1.30. Well, I've got a runner. You can find them cheaper. Some people that are finding their own and selling them themselves on Facebook are selling them for 70, 80p in places. But it all depends. It all depends who's selling them. Like I said earlier, if I can get 10,000 crab, I can sell them all. I've got a few people that want to buy them. Up and down the country. Some people come to my house and buy them. Other people want me to deliver them. But to be honest, as long as I'm getting 90p, if I've got to deliver them, 9 times out of 10 these tackle shops are by the coast, so I just have a free fishing trip, basically. While I'm there, I'll fish, because you'd be silly not to. We've been to Wales once and sold a load to a fella in Wales. We was at Portsmouth last week, sold a load to a tackle shop down in Portsmouth. My tackle shop, Midway Tackle Supplies, my local shop, they buy crab off me, but they have them a bit cheaper. They only sell theirs for 90p, and I like to help them out as much as I can because they help me out. Obviously they sponsor me, same as Carlo from Inflatable Boat Fishing and Susie, and Gavman Shore Rigs. So between the three of them, I do alright. Hold on, I missed a couple there. PDD. Yes, because the females, 9 times, listen, you'll always find a female or two. I'm not saying you can't find females, but these normal shore crabs, the females normally peel offshore, so in the water. You can get like couple more months, another month or so, you'll probably find that a few of the shops will have females peelers, and that's because 9 times out of 10 they've been caught by commercial fishing boats, they've been dredged up or whatever, and the commercial lads, I don't think there's a quota on them, so I think the commercial lads can just catch as many as they can, and then they normally sell them to tackle shops, or they sell them to someone that sells them to tackle shops. But the only 9 times out of 10, the only females I find are the ones that are carriers. So again, another month or so, when you're out, if you're out crabbing, you might find a male, a decent sized male like that, and underneath it'll have a smaller female underneath, and all he's doing is he's carrying it, but literally carrying it. That's why they call them carriers. And all he's doing is just protecting her while she's peeling, or once she's peeled and she's soft, she'll just sit underneath him. But literally all the females I'm picking out of here, look, I mean that's a female, but it won't be a peeler. They just never are. I don't even bother checking them unless they're carriers. But that don't normally happen until, like I say, later on in the year, when the when the males are all sort of peeled and done. Yeah, that's literally it. You might get out and do a bit of crabbing and find 10, 15 peelers for yourself to go fishing with, but once they're done pretty much. But a lot of these now are hardbacks, because I can see the underneath is pretty clear, so it's new shell, so you know they've peeled and gone hard again, which is good because you know there's going to be plenty again for next year. Shit. Ouch. No, none down this way, Mick. I found a few pungas, like edibles. We found a couple last week that hadn't peeled. I found a big one this morning that had peeled and gone hard again already. But I don't really bother so much with the pungas, because they don't. If you take it out of the water, because they're 9 times out of 10 when if you find a punga, it'd be in a trap that's in water. But if you put it in the bucket with the crabs, by the time you go home, it's normally dead. And if it ain't ready to peel, it's a bit of a waste, because you can't freeze it if it's not ready. So I just normally put them back, unless they're hanging out of their shell. Then I'll take it and I'll bring it home. And if it's dead on the way, if it's dead on when I get home, then it's it goes straight in the freezer anyway. I'm getting there. Not many left. I'm going to put my feet up on the sofa for an hour. There's a nice. That is a lovely crab. That is. If we could have them all like that, that'd be lovely. I ain't, Mick, to be honest. It's the money, mate. It's just, I'm sick and tired of spending 200 or 300 quid on diesel for not a lot of reward. I want to get up to North Wales. I'm going to Gran Canaria this year. I'm taking some gear. And a metal detector. But yeah, I don't know. To be honest, nothing planned yet. Nothing planned yet. I'm going to try it. Ouch, let go. It hurts. I'm going to try and do some local ones, to be honest, this year, especially over the summer. Because the thing is, we get all the fish that people are chasing around the country in the summer, or I say all of them, most of them, smooth hounds, bass, and rays. We get all them here in numbers, like good numbers. What was that? Morning, Rock Upper. Like, we get plenty of hounds here, we get plenty of rays here. And we do get some good bass fishing, so unless I want to travel for different species of ray, but to me, a ray's a ray. Like, they're not my favourite fish at all. And I've had them all now. I've had every ray, apart from the cuckoo ray. But that doesn't really interest me, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't say no to one if it jumped on me hook, but it's just to say I've done it. But I've had the rest, and they're all the same, if I'm honest. Alright. Yeah, the blondes get a bit bigger, but they all still fight the same. Guys, watch me crabs a minute. I'll be 2 seconds. Sorry, take one back. I had a motorbike and I live in a private road. And no one up here owns a motorbike. I had a motorbike and then my front doorbell went off and I thought, who the is that this time of the morning up my drive? But it ain't. Not many to go. Ain't taking that long today actually, normally this takes a lot longer than 35 minutes. Too many hardbacks. Far too many hardbacks. That's when it hurts, when it gets you in there, little shit. Gonna try hard. Or nice one, mate. I'm sure that's what Luke had, the Kenzaki ones. To be honest, I rate diver stuff. I've always liked diver rods, especially the original team divers. I think they're the nuts. Luke's got some of the new tournaments. They're lovely rods. He did have the salt list, and they were nice rods as well. But he's just a tart and changes his mind the more he changes his underwear. So he got rid of them. He got rid of them, went to Centuries, got bored of his Centuries, and ended up going back to divers. I know I can't talk the amount of rods and reels I've had over the years, but mine are so battered now, and everyone takes a piss out of them, but I love them. I can't beat them, to be honest. They do everything I need. I ain't got to worry every time I put them in my van. I ain't got to be careful. Oh shit, that was a peeler. I just chuck them about. They're spot on, to be honest. Spot on. Last few, and then we'll have a count up. I'll show you the bucket in a minute. You've got to get your guesses in. You've got to get your guesses in of how many peelers you think there are. I'm not counting the hardbacks, I'm only counting the peelers. So, there is about half a builder's bucket. So, get your guesses in, I'll count them, and then I'll let you know. Closest person to the total wins absolutely nothing, but it'll be fun. What? One. It ain't great. Right, let's have a little look. Wicked tuna, yes. 182. Rock upper. You are the winner, mate. Well done. Congratulations. God, muddy puddle. I wish I had 700, mate. Yeah, 182. Which is alright. But look, that's all hard. Oh, you can't see. That's all hardbacks in there. I reckon there's probably 300 in there. Maybe 250. Either way, it's pretty annoying because last couple of tides we were doing, we were getting like, say we got 100 crab, 80 of them were peelers. So, yeah. But it's one of them things. What can you do, eh? What can you do? But this is their new home. Again, you can't see. This will be their new home for the next few days. And what we do, chuck all in there, and then I will get some weed for them. I can't work out what way the camera's going. I'll get some weed for them and some cool packs, and then they sit in the shed. Right, everyone, I'm going to go and get some breakfast because it's breakfast time, isn't it? Thank you all for watching. Sorry it wasn't a long video, but I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm still alive, and I will get back on the videos as soon as I possibly can, when the weather sorts itself out and when there's some fish to catch, because I ain't going chasing dogfish. I can't be arsed with that. In a bit.